to fool us. Anyone who follows my socials knows that one of my favorite things to do is break a sweat. My second favorite thing is to see Penn and Teller sweat. And tonight, we've got some magicians who will make them hot under the collar. Let's bring them out while their brows are still dry. Penn and Teller! Remember, every magician has a chance to win a Fool Us trophy and a slot in Penn and Teller's Las Vegas show if they can fool our dynamic duo. So let's meet our first potential fooler.
So everyone sees me on these big stages, but nobody sees what's behind the scenes. I have 3 children who watch everything Dad does. If Dad can accomplish his dreams and support a family of 5, then they know they can go after their dreams, no matter how big and crazy. My wife is my quality control. Everything has to be approved by her. Yeah, without my wife, I don't think I'd even fool anybody. She designed my office into the perfect creative space. This is where I get to dream. This is where I get to craft things. Ever since I had memories, I have dreamed about getting to be on stages all over the world. Tonight is where I get to continue living out my dreams. And Penn and Teller, remember, you're not just facing me, you're facing my entire family. Wow.
Let's have some fun with the magic of John Michael Hinton. Hi.
Brooke, my friend.
How are you?
Do you like carnival games?
Of course, who doesn't?
Me too. I love carnival games. I brought my favorite one, ring toss.
Okay.
Only costs $5 to play. Everybody guaranteed a winner. So much fun. Do you have $5?
I don't, but maybe...
Do you have something valuable? A necklace, a ring, something you want to...
I mean, I have a lot of valuable jewelry on my
That's
body.
pretty. Can I see that?
This ring?
Yeah.
For that?
I promise I'll take good care of it.
Sounds like a bad idea.
That is beautiful. Look at that. That's worth at least $5. Here, let me
I promise.
put it in here for safekeeping.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm gonna get that back, right?
Yes, you're gonna get that back. And now, ring toss.
Okay.
Fun, right? Oh, wait, I know why you're not having fun. It's because you don't have a prize. We have to get a prize. So
Okay.
here, let me get this. And we're gonna scoop out some ducks. You'll notice that there's a bunch of numbers on all the ducks. Like this one is, this one is 20.
Okay.
This one is, 7. And then they correspond to all of the different prizes here. So 7 would be, right here.
Okay.
So here, go ahead and hold it. Okay. Let's see what is inside of that.
Is this my prize?
Well, no, this is just for example. It is a learn to juggle kit. Oh, somebody could get really famous if they started as a juggler, if they had a silent partner.
Okay.
And I'm gonna leave this here just for you. So let's get you a duck.
Okay.
Here we go. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the pole, you're gonna kind of move it around, and then when you're ready, you're gonna scoop up a bunch of ducks, okay? So go ahead. Yeah, just kind of move it around, and then just scoop up a bunch of ducks.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, that is a lot of prizes here. Let's narrow it down. Just go ahead and kind of move it up and down. We don't want to get all of them. Just just sort of move them up and down until we just have a few left.
Okay.
Okay. That's perfect. Here, you see a bunch of different numbers, yes?
I do.
And can you grab one number, any one you want?
How about
which one's that?
15?
15. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. So 15. That is right here. Let's see what is in number 15. What do you see?
A box.
A box. A box in a box. No magician's ever thought of that. But listen.
A wet box.
And what do you see?
Another box.
Yes,
a
what
ring
type
box.
A ring box.
And a
Put
lot
your
of
hands
water.
together, please.
Okay. What?
A wet ring box. What do you think could be inside of this?
I really hope it's my ring. Oh, it's a note. What is that?
Oh.
A piece of paper.
Let's see. Oh, I think there's a message on there.
Kill Ducky.
That means we have to mutilate or duck-capitate.
Oh, wait.
Wait, I came prepared. let me see the duck.
You want to be, okay.
Remember, inside a factory sealed duck, listen.
I hear something. Oh, be careful. Be careful.
And what do you see in there?
A ring.
Not just any ring, but
My ring.
Is that your ring? That's what I love! Carnival Games, thank you guys very, very much!
What? Wow. John Michael Hinton, everyone. Wow. What that, first of all, thank goodness that worked out, or you were gonna be in big trouble. That was crazy.
Thank you.
So, why do you love magic?
You know, actually, I do some camps for children to teach them magic, and they think they're learning magic, but actually what they're learning is public speaking. Often, the first thing I have them do is stand up, say their name. Some of these kids, they sit down and they cry because it was so embarrassing just to say their name. But by the end of the week, they're standing up in front of their friends doing magic tricks they just learned. And the ability to take a kid who's scared to say their name and is crying to then performing something, that's the power of magic, and that's why I love magic.
Do you ever get nervous before you step out on a stage? Like,
okay, so if I'm honest with you,
Yeah.
I don't get nervous beforehand. I'm about to be a complete nervous wreck back there because I care about what you all think. Because I'm sorry, that's just real. So I'll be back there going, I hope they liked me. Oh, you guys.
are we ready?
We're ready.
Let's see if you get to take a trophy back home to your kids.
Okay.
Boys?
Well, John, you certainly played this to my heart. I'm Carney trash, and I love the Carney. You did a great job, and I like the Learn to Juggle kit that you had right there in the front. It's a completely nutty premise. But, you know, as much as we loved it, it's time to play the game. I guess I want to talk. You know how interested I am in birds. You know that. And it always bothers me that birds don't have arms. That really troubles me. But on duck feet, even though the webbing is here, they almost have a palm there. It looks like a palm as they're walking. If you've looked at the footprints of a duck, and I know we both have, we're similar souls, the interesting thing is even if you take two eggs of two different ducks and you switch them, they still imprint on the mother that they are with. In other words, there's no nature and nurture with ducks. And I think I slipped in enough keywords that you'll know what I'm talking about here, and I don't think you fooled us.
John, you look very confused. Does he understand
Do
your
those-
magic?
those
Does
code
this mean
words-
anything to you?
Was there...
You switched?
I'm talking about, you switched. You switched and you...
Did I switch the ducks?
Palmed and, yes.
I didn't switch the ducks.
What?
No, I didn't switch the ducks.
Okay, well, you palmed off the ring.
No, I never palmed off the ring.
Okay, come on, don't...
That went into the drink, and then it was inside the duck.
Then you fooled us.
John?
No, but I'm serious, yeah. If you didn't palm it out.
No, I didn't. Before you give me the trophy, can I say hi to my wife at home?
Yes.
Sure. Actually, wait, she's not at home. Wait. Hey, babe.
John Michael Hinton,
She did all the work. It's all her.
John Michael Hinton and his wife just turned their trick into a trophy, but don't turn away because Fool Us will reappear right after this. Welcome back. So far, we've had one magician fool Penn and Teller. Let's see if the next one can make it too.
I became a magician when I ran away and joined the circus. Okay, it was more like a cabaret in a tent. There was jugglers, aerial artists, cabaret singers, and even drag artists. I used to serve tables and tend bar. So I joined as a server and served drinks. But there was a magician, and 4 months later, he had to leave to do shows elsewhere, and so I took over because I knew the show. I've been doing it full-time ever since. Last year, I traveled to over 50 cities and did over 350 shows. I guess I'm a little more than full-time. But remember, I used to serve tables in 10 bar. I used to do a bar trick called the rainbow shot. It was magical, and it always amazed. Penn, Teller, tonight I'll be going back to my hospitality roots, prepared to get served.
From Vancouver, make way for Billy Shui.
In 1920, Charles Hoffman created an effect called Think a Drink, where various drinks were magically poured out of a single container. However, there are 3 limitations. The spectator couldn't choose the glass, they couldn't choose the drink, and nothing can be inspected. Today, we're gonna break all those rules. Welcome to Impossibility! As you can see, I have these water bottles, these glasses, this menu, and this teapot. This is a very special teapot. It was made in Taiwan, just like me. This is a little teapot. It's short, it's stout. I'm not that short. Here's its handle, and there's its spout. And when you tip it over, there's nothing inside because it's empty. I need my very first customer here at Impossibility. Brooke, you worked so hard on this show. Come on down, let me make you a couple of drinks. Everyone give a big round of applause for Brooke.
Thank you, everybody.
Please
Hi.
take a seat. Hello, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Oh, where are my manners? May I offer you a water?
I would love that. Thank
Take
you.
one. Go ahead. Perfect. That's the one we'll use to make you some drinks.
Okay, great.
Brooke, I have here a menu of 35 different items. We have some cocktails and some wines.
Okay.
We'll start you off easy with a cocktail. What would you like today?
I think I'll have a citrus sunrise.
A citrus sunrise? Ooh, something citrusy, something refreshing, perfect for the summer. I know how to make that.
Okay, I'm
The
sure
first
you do.
ingredient we need is water.
Okay.
And now for the magic words. Here's a little teapot, short and stout. There's the handle, there's the spout. And when your citrus sunrise is ready, hear me shout, tip it over, and pour it out. What glass would you like your citrus sunrise in?
The martini glass, please.
The martini glass? Fantastic choice. Brooke, your citrus sunrise.
Thank you.
Take a sip. Tell everyone how you enjoy your citrus sunrise.
It's really good.
It's really good. Yes.
Wow. Thank you. It's very citrusy.
I heard of a story of a guy who turned water into wine, and he got famous. So we're gonna give that a try.
Okay.
Brooke, I have here the list of wines.
Okay.
Take a look. What tickles your fancy tonight?
Pinot Noir, please.
A Pinot Noir, the Pinot Noir from Burgundy. I personally would have preferred the Rosé from British Columbia, Canada, because I support local, because I'm Canadian.
Okay.
To make your Pinot Noir,
Okay.
we need the first ingredient, which is?
Water.
That's right, water. And now the magic words.
Okay.
Here's a little teapot, short and stout. There's the handle and there's the spout. And when your Pinot Noir is ready, hear me shout. Tip it over and pour it out. What glass would you like your Pinot Noir in?
The Pinot glass, please.
The Pinot glass, this one right here. Great choice. You picked a wine glass. If you picked any other glass, I would have judged you.
Okay. Glad I did.
Your Pinot.
No way. Wow. Wow. Well done.
Appreciate fine wine, Brooke. Hold it up to the light. Notice the color and then give it a little swirl. Notice the legs. It's got nice legs.
It does.
And then give it a smell for the aroma. And then finally,
Very nice.
the taste.
May I?
Yes, of course. And tell everyone how you enjoy your Pinot Noir.
Very nice.
It's
wow.
very nice.
This is legit.
Yes,
well
yes, of
done.
course. Oh, you have 2 drinks already.
Okay.
I don't have one yet. Give me
This
1
isn't
second.
looking good for me, by the way.
Oh, I think it's time for that rosé.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Magic words. Here's a little teapot, short and stout. There's the handle, there's the spout. And when my rosé is ready, hear me shout, tip it over and pour it out. What glass should my rosé be in?
I'll use the champagne glass.
The champagne glass, great choice. My rosé.
Wow. Wow.
I want to make sure I get every last drop
Yes.
of it.
perfect.
Wow. Well done.
And now, no, wait. I don't actually feel like a wine right now, though.
I don't usually mix
think-
alcohol,
Yeah,
but...
no, I think I would like a... I want a pina colada.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that
the pina
sounds
colada.
good.
It sounds good.
That's...
Just a little bit of water.
Okay.
And now, the magic words. Yeah, wait, no, hold on. You don't stir a pina colada. You shake it.
Oh, no.
Do you like pina coladas?
I do. Do you?
I do. And getting caught in the rain?
Yeah, of course. I like the song.
I think it's ready. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's
Okay, really?
My pina colada. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure I get every last drop. My pina colada! Brooke, thank you so much for being my first customer here on Impossibilities. Cheers!
Cheers. Cheers.
Thank
Billy
you.
Schway. Woo! Wow. That must get a little bit dangerous when you have to sample all of those, right? I'm glad we
Yeah.
didn't finish them all.
Me too.
When you were a bartender, were you performing bar magic?
I was doing a little bit. There really wasn't much time because it was mostly like doing weddings and stuff, so
Yeah.
there was a long line. People wanted their drinks, they wanted to hang out.
You said you were born in Taiwan.
I was.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So I was born in Taiwan, and we moved to Canada when I was 5.
Okay.
My entire family is back in Taiwan, all my aunts, my uncles, my grandparents. Like, I don't know, if they didn't decide to move to Canada, I wouldn't be standing here today doing magic. Like, I probably would be doing something boring, like be a doctor or a lawyer.
Go, Mom and Dad. Have you ever performed in Taiwan?
I have. I did a birthday party in Taiwan, and also I did a magic convention as well.
I was very impressed by how you hold the stage and command this whole room.
I appreciate
Well
that.
done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Billy, do you think your Think a Drink is going to earn you a Fullest trophy?
I sure hope so.
Should we go to the boys and find out?
Let's find
Penn
out.
and Teller, you ready?
You know, Billy, I don't particularly like Think a Drink as a trick, but I love your version. It's really, really nice. You have so much personality, and you're so funny all the way through, and you absolutely delivered on your promise. This is not the standard way to do Think a Drink. And you did show us inside there, and very, very important, we believe that Brooke really tasted alcohol, really tasted the drinks. And you really did, in a certain sense, turn water into wine. And that's a pretty wonderful trick that goes way back. I forgot who started it, but it goes way, way back. And there are things in there that if you know Think a Drink are mind-blowing, because it doesn't work that way. But we think we did follow your innovations. As brilliant as they are, we think we had a pretty good idea and how that was being done. I love this routine. I really like it. You're a wonderful, wonderful performer. But in this case, I don't think you fooled us.
What
And
do you
they
think,
hate us
Billy?
for that. That's what the show's about.
What do you think, Billy?
I think they got me.
Well, we loved it. I enjoyed that so much. You were fantastic. Billy Schway, everyone,
Wonderful,
thank you so
Billy.
much. You want to see a trick by Penn and Teller? Hold your horses, because they'll take on a few more magic studs before performing tonight's finale. Stick around. Welcome back to Fool Us. Let's meet our next amazing magician.
Hi, I'm Shimshi, and I'm from Israel. From an early age, I was obsessed with being a magician. My parents thought I was a bit crazy, but my dad also taught me a lesson. Why not you? Can you name a reason why it can't be you? From then on, I believed that anything was possible. At the age of 20, I saved up and bought a one-way ticket to Las Vegas. I had nothing but determination. I hustled hard and transformed that dream into an amazing life. My hard work really paid off when I won the Grand Champion of Magic trophy. Now, this trophy was huge. Carrying it home from the airport, I noticed this girl. The trophy caught her eye, and we ended up talking nonstop for the next 6 hours. We've been married now for 20 years and have an awesome daughter. Her name is Shalom. Determination has given me everything I ever wanted. And tonight, I'm determined to win the Full House Trophy. Why not me?
Please welcome to the Full House stage, Shimshi.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys very much. I'm so excited to be here this evening. We're going to find an object in an unusual place, and we're going to use these. Brooke, do you mind coming and help me out?
I would love to help you
Nice,
out.
big round of applause for Brooke.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. We're not
Thank
going to
you.
use these just yet.
Okay.
We'll be there in a second. But first, I have some money with me.
Okay.
Yes, all the bills are different. It's not that kind of money, it's just singles. But take a bill, any bill. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tear off a small piece from the bill.
Okay.
This will be the only piece that will be a perfect match to this bill. Now, I came up with this trick when I was 16 years old with my tongue piercing. I don't have one anymore. Our daughter was born, and I didn't want to be a bad influence on her, so I took it off. She was so precious. We actually have a picture of her. Do you mind if I...
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, this is her, yeah.
Oh.
You don't have to do that, but she was 3 years old. She's about 4 years old here. I mean, right? Fast forward to today.
Oh.
She's actually here with us this evening. Please welcome my beautiful daughter, Shalom.
Hi. It's how he sees me.
That is true. I didn't want to be a bad influence on her. Little did I know, she will be exactly like me. Brooke, do you mind putting these on right now?
Okay.
You're about to examine this piercing. Shalom's gonna unscrew it. If you're not
Okay.
familiar with piercings, it's a ball and it now screws right on the stud. Once it's there, it's secure. You're gonna
Okay.
check and make sure that it's a legitimate piercing and there's nothing tricky about it.
All right. I haven't done this on my daughters, but here we go.
Yeah. I didn't
Okay.
think I would either, but there
All
we
right.
go. All right, grab it.
Okay.
First, give it a tug. Make sure that it's solid and strong.
Yep.
Yeah, then unscrew it. Just make sure it's not magnetic. It's very important.
Not magnetic.
That's good. Perfect. Put it back.
Okay.
Perfect. That goes to her. Cool. So Shalom's gonna put it back on. And we brought some other dollar bills. She's been practicing.
Okay.
So in a second, you're gonna take that little piece and you're gonna put it in here and mix it up. Shalom will try to find that exact matching piece.
Oh, wow.
If she finds that exact matching piece, I will be proud of her for the very first time. No. She knows I'm
we got
serious.
this. We got
Okay,
this.
all right.
We got this.
Here we go. Grab the piece
Okay.
for me. Put it inside.
You ready? Okay.
And mix it
mix
up.
it up?
Yeah, don't make it easier on her. I want to teach her a good lesson here. Yeah, that's perfect. Good, good.
Okay.
Yeah, good. It's fine.
Yes.
Here we go. She's gonna show you the bottom of her tongue. Yeah, perfect. This is the top.
Okay.
Here we go.
No way.
I didn't feed her this morning. I think she's got one. There's one piece stuck between the piercing and the tongue. I want you to make sure it really is stuck right over there, yes?
Totally.
She's gonna
Right
unscrew
through
it.
the piece.
She's gonna put it over here. You're gonna make sure that it is really pierced right on there.
It's really pierced. Wow. Yes.
I'm not proud of her just yet. Let's make sure that this is the exact matching piece. Do you mind pulling it out, just making
Okay.
sure it's really
Totally, really on there.
perfect? Brooke,
Okay.
I want you to tell me, is this the exact perfect match?
That is the exact perfect match, you guys. Oh my God.
My daughter, Shalom! Come on!
Done. Shimshi, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Shalom. Nicely done.
Thank you
Nice.
very
Now, are you proud of her?
Are you kidding me?
I hope so.
No. This was.
Woo. All right, come on
amazing
over
and
here.
awesome
Let's
to do.
chat. Wow. So did having a daughter change your life, Shimshi?
Of course, completely different. I lost all my freedom.
As we do.
Yes. We used to live in Las Vegas whenever she was born. And my wife likes to play poker. We actually took the stroller with us to play poker. That's how much we didn't know. We put it right next to the table.
I'm not sure you can still do that here in Vegas.
Oh, you can't. You couldn't back then either. We put her right next to the table, and somebody came to the pit boss and was like, "You guys don't have a baby inside there, do you?" Because it was covered, she was sleeping. He was like, "Yes." He was like, "She can't be here."
Oh my
so,
gosh.
yeah,
and what's
it was
it
a
like
lot of
having a
changes.
father like this?
It's cool. It's definitely really cool.
So are you planning to perform together a lot more?
No, this is one and done.
This is it? Well, this is one and only?
She's
She
very
did so
creative,
great.
but she's not a performer. She's actually a tattoo artist.
Oh, nice. Come on, Shalom, you're a natural.
Thank you.
So this is an original trick.
Yes, it's an original trick. In fact, no magician to this point that has seen it could figure it out.
Oh. So I think you've got a shot at fooling Penn and Teller, yes?
And to be honest with you, just to be on stage with her and perform with her is, for me, is insane. It was like an amazing...
That's a big win.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a big win. I love that. All right, Shimshi and Shalom, let's find out if Penn and Teller know the secret to your magic.
Let's do it.
Boys, are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Hey, Shimshi. Hey, Shalom.
Hey, Penn and Teller, how are you?
We really love this, especially me as someone who often drags my child into magic tricks. It's good to see someone else exploiting their youth to make a buck.
My daughter here, too.
Very good idea. Make them pull their damn weight. That's what I say. Boy, what a nice trick. What a really nice trick. You know, often if you deal with things that are new in fashion, like tongue piercings and so on, you end up with an old-fashioned trick that just recycles something and is not something really new. This is something really new. This is a method that is, we think, very, very different. It's really complicated. We don't know if we're right, and I'm going to ask you for permission for something here.
Sure.
I'm going to ask you to not speak in code, but speak frankly.
In front of all of them? Okay.
May I have permission to do that? We think that you forced the bill for a matching thing, and that Shalom had some sort of weird tongue-colored coating on one side of the piece of the bill that she could then pull off with her tongue. So when she showed her mouth with the tongue with just the ball on it, there actually was the piece of bill there, but one side of it had a tongue coating on it that she could pull off with her teeth and then swallow.
Did you have any coating on that?
I didn't.
She did not.
So that's not the way you did it.
That's not how we did it.
Penn? Shimshi and Shalom, everyone. Good job. Shimshi and Shalom, you're wonderful. Thank you. Wow, Penn and Teller are impressed, but more importantly, they are fooled. And more magicians could win a trophy tonight, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back. The next magician trying to snag a trophy is here.
Hi, I'm Bernardo Sedlacek, and I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Music has always been a big part of my life. I wanted to be a singer when I was younger, and now I play in a heavy metal cover band. In the past few years, I really fell in love with gastronomy, and I see a lot of similarities between magic and food. Just like one might do with the magic effect, where you can change one small thing and make something ordinary into something incredible. Growing up, there weren't many magic books written in Portuguese, which meant in order to learn magic, I had to learn Spanish and English. For me, magic is not about fooling. It's about the details, the psychology, the sleight of hand, and even the philosophy in taking an idea and making something deeper and more engaging. I want to bring the audience backstage to see the thought process of the best magicians in the world. Tonight, I'll be doing a classic of magic, but one that is on steroids.
From Rio de Janeiro, please welcome Brazilian baffler Bernardo Sedlacek.
Well, Penn, Teller, I'm seated here because you're gonna do everything from now on.
Okay.
So I decided to take the world's most classic magic effect. You select a card and I find it, and change it in a way that hopefully will make you feel like you're singing for the first time. So, Teller, I would like you to cut the cards anywhere that you like, but before you do, it's very important to understand that it could be that right after you cut, the deck could take a deep breath. So I would like you to change the position that you cut by either leaving or taking a few cards. So cut. And now you either drop a few more cards or take a few more. That way we know that could not be a possibility. Now I would like just for both of you to see that bottom card, just for yourselves. That is your card. And please, Teller, shuffle the pile that you're holding. Of course, you could think that this deck was given to me by Tamaris. And if that was the case, by looking at the other pile, I could know something about your card. So please, leave that packet aside and take the other pile. And shuffle. That's lovely. Of course, at this point, you could think also that the deck was given to me by Aronson. And it could have been that by touching and counting how many cards, I could know something about the cards. So please, you can leave the cards there. Here you go. I would like you to... Yes. That's lovely. Of course, at this point, you could think that maybe written in a book from the 20s, it has something that tells you if you do exactly that, it always works. So please shuffle as much as you like. Yes, please.
Why
I know
me?
it is up to you. Of course, when I do this, well, they just think they wish they had shuffled a little bit more. Are you happy with it? Good. I think this is your card. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Of course, at this point, you could think that I'm just very fast with my hands, so... Right. And also, you could think that maybe I'm not 100% sure that that is the card. That is why I have this. Actually, that doesn't mean anything to you, too, so I brought something even more special. This is Penn Thompson's life member from the Magic Castle. Penn, as we should know, she was the partner and the wife of Johnny Thompson, one of the greatest magicians that ever lived. And so I guess that would be something that you would enjoy a little more. If this is not the card, you keep the money and, of course, the life member thing. Penn, is the card red or black?
Black.
Oh. Sorry. Is it a club or a spade?
Club.
Oh. Is it a number or a picture?
Number.
A number. Penn, for the very first time, what is the card you're thinking of?
4 of clubs.
Well, I guess this is mine, please. Exactly. It's always a pleasure to see you. Always a pleasure to see you.
Bernardo, set this up, everyone.
How are you doing,
I'm
good?
doing wonderful. Wow, I really enjoyed that. You're from Rio de Janeiro.
Yes, that is correct.
Do you come from a big family?
Yes, actually, yes. I am the last one of my brothers and sisters. I'm the number 7. And the reason is that my father is actually 97 years old.
Wow.
He's doing amazing, by the way. It's great.
That is amazing. That's magical. That's magic. Are you the only magician in the family?
I am. I'm pretty sure that is because my mother, she's a doctor, and she said, well, when you grow up, you have to be a doctor. But doctor and magician in Portuguese, they sound similar.
How do you say it in Portuguese?
Magical for doctor and mágico for magician. So
But
that's
nothing
probably
like.
that's probably the reason I heard it wrong, and then I got it. Then I really fell in love with
So
magic.
you're not sorry you're not a doctor.
Not at all.
I respect that. All right, are we ready, boys? Let's see if you have fooled Penn and Teller with a classic card trick.
Let's
Are you
see.
ready? Good luck.
So classic and so great. Bernardo, you know we love you. You come to the show all the time. We always see you backstage. And you did so many things that no one else has done. You sat in the chairs, which means you have to be a pretty good friend of ours. We would not allow that from everyone. You sat here smugly, with your Charlie Manson smile going, okay, go ahead, boys, go ahead and do that. Perfect premise. And then you shut the doors one by one. You were talking like me in the chair, with the breathers and the Tamaris and the Aronson that no one knows what the hell you're talking about. You do all that, and everything about this trick was perfect. You made one itty-bitty tiny mistake. You were backstage and taught this trick to my child. You taught this trick to Moxie. There's some variations, but you taught the trick to someone who lives in my home.
Did she ever fooled you with this?
Yes, multiple times, until I beat her into telling me how the trick was done.
Do you know the funniest part?
Yes.
I thought it to Teller as well, and I was hoping you guys wouldn't remember it.
I know, because you think, oh, I'm young, I'm from Brazil. These stupid old Americans can't remember that I taught them the damn trick I'm gonna do on their show. And yes, you are totally brilliant, genius magician, stupid in interpersonal relationships. Oh, I wonder if you fooled us.
Bernardo.
What do you think, Bernardo?
I don't think so. But thank you so much for having me. It was great to see you.
You're the best,
Thank you
man.
so much. I really enjoyed that. Thank you. When we return, the greatest duo of all time takes the stage. See Penn and Teller perform right after this. Welcome back. This year, Penn and Teller are celebrating their golden anniversary performing together. And during those years, they've accumulated a load of magic props. Here to showcase one of them, Penn and Teller.
You know, our warehouse is full of wonderful, wonderful magic props, and it breaks our heart. We gotta let some of them go. We gotta sell some of them, like this beautiful zigzag right here. It is an antique piece of magic history, used actually by Penn and Teller. And look at this. This whole middle slides right out just like this. But more amazing, you can do it with a person in there and they become a magician. Brooke! You've always said you wanted to be a magician. Two seasons you've been saying, I want to do a magic trick.
I do.
Have I got a deal for you, Brooke? Get up here. Get up here, Brooke. Here is your chance to be a magician. Kick your shoes off.
Really?
Kick them off.
Okay.
You're going to be a magician. Oh,
I've
you're gonna
always
be
wanted to
so
be a
good.
magician, you
Yeah,
know
I know. You're going to be so good because this prop does all the work for you. You'll be able to do all the Beverly Hills party. It'll be Brooke Burke and her magic spectacular. Get in the
I
box.
could do this for
Get in the
friends
box.
of Really?
Get in the box. You're going to love it, Brooke. Just $2,000. You can have
$2,000?
Yeah, that's all it is. Get in
guys
the
are gonna
box.
sell it to me?
It's really cheap. It's really cheap. We're going to put you near so nice and comfy, cozy. It's got plenty. You feel swaddled, don't you?
Well-
you feel safe. You feel comfortable because you are safe and comfortable.
But am I going to be a magician? Am I going to be a magician then?
Almost a magician. Nice pedicure, huh? Isn't that a nice pedicure?
Thank
stick
you.
Stick your hand out right here.
Okay.
Yeah, right up there. Look at that nice manicure. Let's close this. Stick that
Okay.
beautiful face out. The face of Brooke Burke's body. Look at that. Stick,
sure about this
stick your
guy?
hand out here. Stick your fingers out right there. Oh, that's beautiful, Brooke. Now, Brooke, you don't have to do a damn thing. The prop does all the work. It's self-working, Brooke. We're just gonna slide your middle over just like this.
Sure
Slide your, oh, we got you. Just slide them in, slide them in, slide them in there. All we gotta do is move it over just like this, and then all we gotta do is
Oh, wait, guys.
put the blades in. There's nothing at all to do. The blades just, you wanna see the blades go in, don't you? They love you. They love you, Brooke. They love you so much, Brooke. They just love you. You want to see the blades go in, don't you? Look at that. Beautiful. Foot still down here, looking beautiful. And we're just sliding the blade in. I can tell right away you are really, really good at magic. Oh, look at that, Brooke. Don't you look good? Brooke, listen. Listen, at this point, Brooke, you would pay $1,500 for how great you were. Isn't that worth $1,500? But now, how much would you pay? Let's slide that over further. Look at that, look at that. Now what would you pay? That is a real prop. Move your fingers, move your fingers. There it is over there. Move your feet right over here. Move your head right here. Smile your big face. You are doing magic. Look at that. Brooke doing magic. Now, Brooke, I can't get this. You got your foot. You got that right. Brooke, very simple. You break it, you bought it. Good night, Brooke.
Wait,
Brooke,
guys.
magician, magician.
Help. Hey, guys, wait. Guys. Well, it looks like I got myself a new magic act. Thank you, Penn and Teller. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Teller.